Richard Crouse. I'm scared. Come here and join us and talk to us. Our film critic joining us now. How are you, Richard? Can you hear us all right?
I can.
Oh, there we go.
I can indeed.
Oh, okay. Wasn't sure if you could hear us there. I was getting scared there.
Well,
Trapped.
you know what? This is a suspenseful movie. So you have a big concert. Imagine a big pop star like Ariana Grande or one of those throws a big concert. The FBI figures out somehow that a serial killer is going to be in attendance at this concert. So they turn the entire arena essentially into a big trap. They plan on finding this guy. I will not give you any other spoilers here, although the trailer and everything else does. And the movie is very open about this, the idea of who the serial killer is. What I will tell you is that Josh Hartnett, who we've seen a little bit more recently on screens than we have for the last couple of years, he was in Oppenheimer recently. Now he's starring in this. He plays a character who is intentionally hilarious, but also broodingly menacing as well. So you've got an interesting lead character who, unfortunately, is one of the more interesting parts of the film, because as the movie wears on to the final act, it becomes a little bit more conventional. So I love Josh Hartnett in this. Hartnett. I had a good time watching him, but the movie itself kind of let me down just a little bit. So I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, but it lost a star because of the last 20 minutes of the movie.
All right, and wait, I'm going to be a Toronto boy for a second. Did I see Skydome there?
You sure did. And you can play Spot the Street sign all the way through this movie. It was shot here.
Okay, let's move on. Sing Sing. I like it already. The Sing Sing Correctional Facility, and then they sing.
Well, they sing and they act. So this is based on a true story. Coleman Domingo, who was nominated for an Academy Award last year for the movie Rustin, stars in this film set at the Sing Sing Correctional Facility, and more specifically set in the rehabilitation through the arts program that they have there. So he is a murderer in jail, but he's also a fairly erudite guy. He writes plays and is very much involved in this group. And they do kind of theater school exercises. They write plays. They put them on for the other inmates. And the thing that is kind of extraordinary about this is not only is it based on a true story, but most of the actors in here are actual graduates of the rehabilitation through the arts program.
Oh, very cool.
Actual inmates from Sing Sing. And you get to see these great natural performances. There's obviously a lot of enthusiasm here, but it really is a story about the power of the arts to help find redemption, and of how community can also help you find redemption. I love this movie. Bring some Kleenex. It is unlike any other prison film you've ever seen. 4 out of 5 stars for me. This is good stuff.
And he is so good, too. I love watching.
He's so good. Like, when you see him in this film,
Excuse
you
me, I just had to
realize
sneeze there.
Bless you. Bless you. When you see him in this film, you realize why he was nominated last year, and I predict may be nominated again this year as well for this movie.
Okay, and we're going to end it with another horror, Starve Acre.
This is an English folk horror story. So it is all about nature. It's all about the land and maybe evil things that have happened on this land. In this case, you've got an architect and his family who moved to a remote farm where he grew up as a young boy. As soon as they get there, his child starts to act kind of strangely. Is it related to an ancient oak tree that is on the property that perhaps was used in pagan ceremonies many years ago? There's a demon named Dandelion Jack that might have something to do with it all. But it's all about nature. And what I liked about this movie is that it's a slow burn. This feeling of dread slowly grows. You've got Matt Smith here, who is tremendous. We know him from House of Dragons and Doctor Who and lots of other things. He's tremendous in this movie. And then it leads up to an absolutely bonkers third act that will probably divide people in some ways. It's on VOD right now. I'm interested to see how people respond to the final image in this film, because You'll have half the people snapping off their televisions in anger, and half of them going, "Wow, that was super cool." Called Starve Acre. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars, and it's in theaters right now. Oh no, it's on VOD right now.
All right, Richard. Thank you as always, sir. Have a great weekend.
I will. You too, Roger. Thanks.
Our film critic, Richard Crouse.